Hello, home fragrance fans. Welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Bobbie-Jo, and I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. We are discussing my warming reviews of the 2024 holiday bricks that will be coming out on October 14th. So these will be available to purchase for everyone on Monday, October 14th. There are 5 bricks. 4 scents are brand new. 1 is a returning scent. That's an oldie, but they brought it back. The prices of these are, all 5 are $132 Canadian or $100 US. If you buy 2, any 2 that you want, so the 5 is each one of the 5 you get, and that's the bundle of the 5. If you get 2, it's $40 American or $53 Canadian. Or if you just buy 1, it's $32 Canadian and $24, I believe, American. That one, I'm pretty sure it's $24, but I'm not sure. But I'm pretty sure it is. Is it $24? I think so. So it's always it's probably your best deal to do the bundles, of course. So this is what I thought of these. I already did my cold sniffs, and of course my sniffer is going to differ from your sniffer. This is how they warm in our home. Our home is going to differ from your home, but in regards to our home, these are my warming reviews. So the first one is salted caramel cider. Now, if you see me looking over here, I'm looking at the scent descriptions. So salted caramel cider is salted caramel and sweet vanilla bean add warmth and complexity to fresh pressed apple cider. Okay, I did 2 cubes in the man cave downstairs. This is the color wax. Okay. Now on warm, I wasn't sure because it had caramel. Caramel can sometimes hit my nose extremely wrong on warm because it can smell burnt to me. However, on cold, I did say there was this great mixture of caramel, the vanilla bean, and the apple cider. If I thought this was going to be what it smelled like on cold, it was going to be a great smell, and that's exactly what it was. Salted caramel cider was an amazing smell. If you don't like caramel, don't order this. You're not going to like it because it's heavy on the caramel. So what you can smell on warm is if you see me look down, I'm looking at my notes too, because I make really good notes. So there is a definite strong smell of caramel with a hint of that apple cider. But once it started to warm, I got more of that depth of the caramel mixed with the apple cider and that vanilla bean. This was an amazing smell. Okay. It was so good. It's not like, I didn't find it like caramel, apple craze or any of those. This one, kind of smelled like Bright Cider Life mixed with caramel. I don't know. I just like this actually better, much better than Bright Cider Life actually. I liked how they mixed this, and Scentsy did this very well because I didn't smell a burnt note on warming. This was very, once it started heavy with the caramel, but then that apple cider and the vanilla came in and it mixed so good. It was about in strength. It was a medium, about a 7 out of 10, and it lasted for about a day and a half, constantly warming. So I really did enjoy salted caramel cider a lot. Okay, the next one is, this is a brand new scent. Forgot to tell you that. Salted caramel cider is a brand new scent. Now you can, if you don't want a whole brick, you can get these in your club. You can add the bars individually in your club if you don't want the whole brick. I have no issues warming through all of these. So Scentsy did a great job this year in regards to the bricks. So good job, Scentsy. The next one is Christmas Tree. So Christmas Tree is a returning scent. I warmed this upstairs, open concept. Let's go through the scent description first. So Christmas tree, fresh air and pine needles swirl through a pine wood forest. And this is exactly, if you don't like Christmas tree scents, don't get this. This is Christmas tree. This smells like Christmas tree. I've been asked, does this smell like very snowy spruce? A little bit, but not quite. I find this has a little bit of a more sweetness. I find very snowy spruce to be very piney, and very earthy. This has the pine in it, absolutely, no doubt about it. But it has it's a little bit of a sweet, like don't think about bakery or anything like that. Just a little bit of a back seat of a little bit of a sweetness, and I liked that on cold. So I put this 2 cubes upstairs in both the warmers. That should have been enough, and I could barely smell it. So unfortunately, this is not open concept worthy in our house. Again, that's a big area. It has very large, tall ceilings. One part is more cathedral-like. I do get, like, every once in a while, I would get hints of Christmas tree, and I was like, oh, that's nice. I like that, right? I like Christmas tree smells, like any kind of pine smells, love them. So does the hubby. Didn't really smell this one though. It was, I just couldn't smell it. So it's gonna have to, I think, go downstairs in the man cave. Man cave is smaller. However, it's a little bit more enclosed, and I think this one will do a lot better in the man cave. It just wasn't open concept worthy. If you guys have any other consultants have ordered these, tell me what you thought about the Christmas tree in regards to the performance. The performance just wasn't there in the upstairs. Like, again, this might be different in the office here or in the man cave. But very nice pine scent. It really was. It just didn't perform. Okay. So the next one is a Butterscotch Brittle. So let's see, Butterscotch Brittle. We've got, where is it? A sprinkle of crushed peppermint brings a festive flair up to decadent butterscotch, buttery caramel, and creamy vanilla. On cold, this was a very heavy peppermint smell. But I said it smelled more like a candy cane, not peppermint that you would find in essential oils. Do you know what I mean? It was more of that creamy candy cane peppermint smell. I love peppermint smells. If you don't like peppermint smells, again, don't order this because it's very peppermint heavy. So on warm, this one went through different stages, and I enjoyed all the stages. But for me, this one changed. It went from, like, when I first started warming it, I put 2 cubes downstairs in the man cave, and then I had to warm it in the bedroom because I wanted to know if it was doing the same thing because I was so intrigued with the changes that it had. So on warm, it went from, I really, really smelt the peppermint. It was like that peppermint candy cane was extremely heavy on warm when it first started. And then after about 7 hours, I was left, or no, it was maybe 4. No, I have to read my notes here. 4 hours, the smoky caramel came out. I was very intrigued by that. I was like, I smell a smokiness in this. And then after a few more hours, I got the smoky caramel left, and the cinnamon came out, and what I could smell was peppermint and cinnamon. So it transcended from this peppermint, and then more of a smoky caramel came out with the peppermint, and then the smoky caramel left, and what came was the cinnamon smell. And I was like, wow, this one really changes. I enjoyed this one a lot as well because of those different smells. So again, if you don't like peppermint, don't get this one. And yeah, it was a pretty good, it was a medium performer. Again, maybe about a 7 out of 10. And it lasted for about 24 hours of constant warming. And then I removed it. This is a brand new scent that Scentsy came out with. So the only returner was Christmas tree. The rest are brand new. Okay. That's the color of wax. Very pretty wax. Okay, so the next one was... This one, I have been watching cold sniffs of so many consultants, and we're all, I think, on the same board. This one is so complex and no one can explain it. It is Warm Winter Night. On cold, I enjoyed this. On warm, I enjoyed this. So I did put, it's a beautiful, beautiful color. I love that color. So I did put this, I put the stump in the bedroom, in our bedroom, because I just felt like this was a bedroom smell, bedroom laundry smell. I also think it'll be good in the man cave, but not good in an open concept area. So Warm Winter Night, curl up with hearty bourbon, sweetened with a dash of citrus and brown sugar. Okay, so on cold, this was an extremely complex smell. I said it was not bakery, it was not citrus, it was not fresh, it was not floral, it was not woodsy, it was kind of just a mix of everything I found. Not everything, but almost everything. So it, again, I put in the bedroom, I have to look in here. So it was this sweet, clean, fresh scent that I got. There's nothing like this. Nothing like this. This is why this one is so intriguing, because it's so complex and none of us can explain it, because you have to warm it. Oh, I don't even know how to explain this. So, I was like, bourbon. I don't smell the bourbon. On warm, I got more of a like caramely brown sugar smell. Not a lot. Don't worry about that. A lot. I got some of that, and sometimes bourbon can come out as like kind of have that caramely brown sugar. And that's kind of what I got. This is a great winter scent that you can go like November all the way until February. I wouldn't say like, I again put it in bedrooms, our man room, laundry rooms. This is, so in the bedroom, it wasn't that strong. So I would say about a 6 out of 10. Okay. And so that's why I don't think it's open concept worthy. After, where did I put it? Here. Sorry, I removed it at about 24 hours. So it was about a day of constant warming. But this smell, so intriguing, hard to pinpoint, but I believe this is going to be a winter smell, right? Butterscotch Brittle, I probably would start it in November and warm, and I would consistently warm into January. Christmas tree, well, it's Christmas tree. And salted caramel cider, I would say more of, I would say November, no, even now, October, November scent, even December. Okay, but this Warm Winter Nights is just, it has a little, don't get this wrong, but a little bit of a manly scent, like masculine, not cologne-y. Do not think this is cologne-y, body wash, anything like that. It is just like a manly, fresh, laundry, clean, cozy. That's another word to explain this. Cozy, very complex scent. It has got that, it does have that bourbon and brown sugar, but it's just kind of, it's there and it's mingling all well. Warm Winter Night, it's a good one. Okay. The last one is Wrapped in Lights. So this one, Scentsy says, is sparkling lemon and pomegranate glow with zesty mix of mulled spices. I explain this as Christmas as a kid. Like, this is what Christmas should smell like. I love this bar. I loved it on cold. I loved it on warm. This is what Christmas should smell like. And so I put it in the entryway. I have to think about this. I put it in the entryway. So I used up kind of 2 cubes here. Entryway and office, because the entryway has tall, very cathedral ceilings, but the office is kind of connected to that entryway. And so I put those in that area. Well, wow, this was a laster. It was strong. The performance was good. This warmed extremely well in that hard area. It was, I would say, a solid 8 out of 10. The best way to explain this is, and I did this on cold, you take a pot, you put in water, the cinnamon sticks, the oranges, and I did smell a hint of pine, just a hint. And that's it. In that kind of that pot all warming, that's kind of what you got. It is a very Christmas scent. This is a Christmas scent. This is a holiday scent. So, but how I can compare it, again, a very, very great performer. About 48 hours, probably. Now, after 48 hours, I was still able to smell it, but I removed it. So it was a really good performer. I was able to compare it because I have this in my club. It's not exact, but it's close to Sugar Plum Berry. I found that the Sugar Plum, Wrapped in Lights has more of a fruitiness with the spices. Okay. The pomegranate. I think it's pomegranate. Yes. And then, so you could smell a little bit more of that fruitiness in it, that light fruitiness. I find Sugar Plum Berry to be a little bit more heavy on the spices and the deep berries. But I find these to be extremely similar. Very similar, not quite. And Sugar Plum Berry, there's more of the citrus note in it. You can really smell the citrus. In this one, it's more fruity. Fruity with the spices, citrusy berry with the spices. But very close, I find. I love this one, the Sugar Plum Berry. It's in my club. Wrapped in Lights is wonderful as well. Love that one. Christmas in a Bar. Okay, so now these are all my warming reviews. Scentsy knocked it out of the park with this brick collection. I enjoyed every single one, except Christmas Tree was a very poor performer in our opens concept. I'm going to warm it in a different space. I think it'll do much better in the man cave. But I did enjoy all of these smells very much. It just depends on what kind of smells you guys like in your home. So on cold, I remember on cold, I put Christmas Tree at number 5, and it's going to remain at number 5. Just because it was not a very good performer. I could barely smell it. When I did smell it, it had great scent appeal. I really liked it, but I just could barely smell it. So yeah, I really like that, but number 5. Number 4, this one actually went, again, they're all good. It was very hard for me to actually rank these. But number 4 went to Butterscotch Brittle. So Butterscotch Brittle went to number 4. I think I had it 2 in my cold, and it went down to number 4. So number 3 is going to Warm Winter Night. This one did not change. This one stayed at 3, and it will continuously stay at 3. It is just this complex, cozy, amazing smell. But yes, it stayed at 3, cold, warm, don't matter. Number 2, this one I said on my cold, it might move up, and it did, because I told you if Scentsy did this one right on warm, I would really, really enjoy it, and they so did. They melded that caramel, the apple cider, and that vanilla bean so perfectly. That salted caramel cider came in at number 2 for me. And then number 1 did not change from cold to warm. And I knew this because these are scents that I grasp towards for the holidays, is Wrapped in Lights. So this is my number 1. It stayed the same from cold to warm. Enjoyed it so much. Yeah, like I said, great bundle. Let me know what you guys are going to be ordering, or let me know what you have really enjoyed, or yeah, it was this, again, amazing. And I don't say that about, you guys have been watching my videos. No, I'm extremely honest. The only one that I wasn't sure about was the Christmas tree one, right? But I think it's just going to be different in a different area. It's going to perform differently in a different area. Okay, I think that's it. I am waiting for my holiday collection to come. I have been waiting and waiting and waiting, and I cannot wait for it to come. I'm so super excited. So I got warmers, all the brand new stuff. So stay tuned to that. I will be posting a video on that. Until next time, you guys take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye-bye.